Okay, chord progressions. We talked a little bit during the rock discussion that you can, as your 1, 4, 5, and you can do the 6, 2, 5, 1. You can also go 4, 3, 4. Same thing applies in the style of music that we have here. We have the 1 chord, the 4 chord. This is an F. We haven't talked about it yet. It's a hard chord, so we'll talk about it later in particular. And then G. That's 1, 4, 5. But now we know that there are also these minor chords that you can also throw in. So C, D, E, F, G. A would be the 6. So if you want 6, now what would your 2B would be the D, D minor. And then 5, 1 would be G to C. A minor, D minor, G major to C major. So now we're talking the key of C. But we have all these other, you could sit here and take your diminishing chord and go. So that's 7. To your A minor, which is your 6. And then 5, and then 1. Or you just go 7. Now I'm on the E, so that would be your C, D, E, your 3, to C, your 1. So you can do all these combinations. Now we've talked about inverting before, where you take the 3 notes of the chord, or the 4 notes of the 5 notes, and you flip them around, and you get what are called inversions, and you invert it. I want to talk to you a little bit about transposing now. So let's say you really, the song's G, F, C, which is 5, 4, 1. But you can't sing very well. It's a very big strain. But you can sing really better in the key of D. Well, the process now is this is 5, 4, 1. So your 1 is the D chord. D, E, F, G would be your 4 chord, and A would be your 5 chord. So you would then play A major. We haven't done these chords yet, but we'll get there. That's A. So that's your 5 chord. G is your 4, and D is your 1. It's the same progression as. But you can hear it sounds very different. So all you got to do is know what key you sing best in. And if you have a song that's going, this is C, D, E to 3, to the 6, A minor to the 1. Well, now if you're in D, D, E, F would be your 3, then you go F, G, A, B would be your 6, and D would be your 1. So that's called transposing. You take the same pattern, but you get different chords so that they fit the same pattern, but in a different key. That's called transposing. And a lot of people do this. There's a mistake I see a lot of times when I go to open mics and people play things in public, and they try and sing it in the key that the original singer had it in, and their voices sound horrible. The only reason it's in that key is that's the key that the singer sings well in. There's no reason you can't rearrange the song. So if there's a song you really like, but you just can't play in that key, you just got to sit down and figure out what's the one, what the pattern is, and then rearrange, follow that pattern into the new key that you want to sing in, and change the chords. That's an F minor instead of an E minor, because you're in D. So there's your 3, and then you want to go to, as opposed to, oh sorry, I made a mistake. That would be your 3, A minor and C, we'll go up to B minor. We'll go over these chords later. Okay, so it's sorry, the F sharp minor. I'm thinking of too many things at once. Because in D, F is sharped, it wouldn't be F, it'd be F sharp minor, because you have to fit the notes in the key. Same pattern, just in a different key. You just got to make sure the notes fit in to the scale. I apologize about the mistakes earlier. That's one thing I want to talk about. I've been playing all this time and I still make mistakes. There's a lot of people that'll beat themselves up and, oh, I didn't play it right and they feel horrible. You're going to make mistakes. Just accept it and go on. If you're playing a concert and you play the wrong note, they're going to notice that you played the wrong note, but if you totally stop because you feel bad, they're really going to notice that. It's better just to hit a bad note and keep going, and they'll kind of go, they hit a bad note. If you go, well, that's going to make an even stronger impression. We're not machines, we're human beings. So, that happens. Okay, so you understand transposition. Take your chord pattern, move it into a new key, same chord pattern, different chords. Okay? There are hundreds of these scales, as long as you're playing notes like this is the diminished, but then I'm playing this chord, which is, I'm not really sure what the name of this is. I have to think it out, but I love the sound of it. But it's a B note. All the notes are natural, and it fits in the key of C. So I can throw that in as a substitute for the normal diminished that shows up. We're just getting beyond triads. This is a B diminished with an A. So I guess that'd be a B diminished with a 7 of some sort. Probably, I'm guessing the lightness of it sounds like a major 7. All I did there was I just stayed in key. Okay. Mistakes are good. You learn from them.